Ladies and gentlemen, let's get in gear and get ready for the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, the homecoming rally. Ladies and gentlemen, Tokyo After Dark.
Tracks, okay?
That's right. And wait, Allison, what time is it?
You know what time it is. It's time for the Tokyo After Dark Rally. It's your girl Allison.
And it's your boy Bruce.
Back at it again. As the name of the rally suggests, we'll be racing our homecoming princesses to Japan for the homecoming dance.
Come along with Allison and I, your flight attendants, as we race to get your princesses there.
But before we begin, let's make sure we know how to greet them properly.
So, when we're cheering for our princesses, we want to be cheering loud, and we want to be cheering loud as possible so they feel welcome.
However, while you're getting to know your princesses, please make sure you're being quiet as a coyote, okay?
Now, let's see just how loud you guys can get. Bring out the princesses!
Alright, everyone, please welcome Princess Ashley Tang. Ashley is the marching band vice president, a Girl Scout member for over 9 years, USC Arcadia Hospital volunteer, co-president of Healthy Lungs of TC and a Seed of Hope, as well as a 2-year volleyball player. In her free time, Ashley enjoys playing games and going out with her friends and family too. She also loves binging shows while delighting in a good snack. Not to mention, she likes to cook and bake international foods, take sunset walks, and blast music. Ashley hopes to attend a UC school, specifically UCSD or UCLA, to become a dermatologist and potentially explore other specialties. Let's give it up for Princess Ashley Tang.
Next up, we have Jolina Chung. Skills USA, TCHS Drive, and TCHS American Teacher Society. In her free time, Jolina loves hanging out with her friends and finding new places to eat, especially to cafes and matcha spots. She's always down to try something different, whether it's a trendy food place or a hidden gem she randomly finds. She likes to dress up for dinner, take tons of pictures, and make fun memories wherever she goes. She also enjoys post-high school plans to attend a 4-year university and major in biochemistry with her sights set on UCLA. Afterwards, she wants to go to medical school and become a doctor. Jolina has always been interested in how the human body works, and she really wants to create a career where she can help people directly.
Please give it up for Princess Genesis Korea. In varsity basketball. He is also a member of the Environmental Club. Genesis enjoys eating and spending quality time with her close friends and family. Genesis plans on becoming a nurse anesthesiast after high school. Please give it up for Princess Genesis Korea.
Next up, we have Princess Julia Casper. Julia is the girls' varsity soccer captain. Julia likes reading, journaling, watching movies, and working out. She also enjoys hanging out with her family and friends, as well as playing with her cats. Julia dreams of going to college to major in childhood education with the goal of becoming an elementary school teacher. Let's all give it up for Princess Julia
California Scholarship Federation. Lola enjoys playing with her dogs, Kenny and Mia. She also loves spending time with her loved ones and making lasting memories. Please give it up for Princess Lola Yi. All right, please give it up one more time for our homecoming princesses.
Also, please note that voting closes today and voting is currently open. So please make sure you vote for the princess that you want to become Hoko Queen.
As you entered, you were all given a piece of paper.
And right now you're probably wondering, what is it for?
So please write your name and your ID number on that piece of paper, and you guys will be folding it into an airplane.
Then you will be trying to shoot your paper airplane into one of the 2 trash cans found on the court. The winner will earn 50 5-star points.
Pretty good points, right? All right, so please, let's start folding, but make sure you don't throw them until we tell you to.
And while you guys are folding, fun fact, origami actually originated in Japan. So I expect to see folded paper airplanes and not crumpled balls of paper, right guys?
Right, so make sure you're putting in your best effort, because remember, you only get one chance. And so you should be coming up with a really effective way to fold your airplane. So make sure it gets in the trash can.
That's right. I personally think the strat is to make your paper airplane as thin as possible so that it's the most accurate and you can shoot right into the trash can.
Nah, I personally think that you have to be a little wider. So if I'm in one of the farther rows, it has more of a lift.
Alright, well, it's time.
It's time.
Hopefully all of you guys have finished folding your paper airplanes. Alright, on count of 3. Not yet?
Oh no, not yet, not yet. Okay.
What
Do
were
we
we-
all know how to fold the paper airplane? No. Bruce can come up with an example.
So first you kind of want to fold the top 2 corners into the center, and then you want to do it again. And then you want to fold it in half, and fold each flap in half so that you have your paper airplane, if that makes sense.
You guys can add a little design on your wing, maybe. Maybe it'll give some extra speed and precision.
Right. Make sure your creases are clear and precise, I guess.
Okay. Are we almost ready, guys?
Have we all finished folding our paper airplanes? Alright. On the count of 3, we're all going to shoot our paper airplanes. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
No one's made it in so far. Who could be the first to make it in? Okay, it might just have to be the closest one to the trash can will win.
Alright, looks like all the paper airplanes have been thrown.
Wait, let's give it a couple seconds. I still see some in people's hands. All right, are we ready? Okay, we're gonna see in, and we're also gonna count the closest ones to the trash can. All right, let's see. Okay, we have Angel. Give it up for Angel.
And for this trash can, the closest one we had was Rosetta Lee. Can we give it up for Rosetta? my dream. Okay, last but not least, this one doesn't have a name either.
Okay, one more.
I'm not taking these crumpled balls of paper. This one doesn't have a name either.
Oh, guys. You guys won't be getting any 5-star points.
We have Sandy Jang.
Woo! Congratulations, Sandy J. All right.
Oh, before our princesses land in Tokyo, we have a quick announcement from the 5-star committee. Let's give it up.
Hey guys, I'm Natalie. And I'm Julie. And we're from the 5-star committee. Be sure to keep checking into your clubs and activities. Just a reminder, if you are in a group or sport, you will be receiving your 5-star points when your season starts.
Our homecoming football game is today. Gates open at 6 and the game starts at 7. The theme is neon, so dress up in all your bright colors. We will be giving out free neon swag, so be sure to be on time so you can get it while supplies last. Thank you.
We hope to see you there!
Big thank you to 5-star. And now that our princesses have landed in Tokyo, we thought, let's give them a little surprise performance to welcome them.
All right, everyone. Please give it up for our very own Temple City High School cheer.
Sugoi?
Oh no, wait. I think our princesses are gonna get attacked by Lady Kuza.
Oh no, I guess that means in our next game, the princesses and their escorts are going to be fending off attackers.
So here's our rundown. The princesses will be holding a cup on top of their pool noodle while linking arms with their escort. Their escort will be the ones attacking the intruders, trying to knock their cup off. But the intruders themselves will only be able to have their own cup on top of their pool noodle while trying to attack the princesses.
Are we ready? Fight! they can continue on their journey to Hoko.
So, let's spice things up a little bit. Japan's always been known for drifting, so let's see which of our princesses and their escorts will come up with the best drift combo.
That's right. In our next game, we are going to have our princesses and their escorts compete against each other in a drifting competition. They are going to be starting from this end of the gym over here and get pushed by their escorts through the course across the gym to see who can have the toughest drift. Allison will give a short demonstration for how it's going to go down.
So, some examples of what the princesses could be doing are they could be pushed and could strike a pose in the middle, or maybe their escort will make them do a little turn. So, let's get ready for our princesses to race.
And at the end of their performance, the VIP table are going to act as judges and they're going to hold up a score out of 10 on a sheet of paper. At the end, the princess with the highest cumulative score is going to win 5-star points as well as bragging rights.
Alright, our princesses seem to be ready. So, first up, we have Princess Ashley Tay. Alright, are we ready? Okay, on your marks, get set, go! That was a pretty great drift to me.
Yeah, with the dab in the middle.
I really like that. So, VIP table, what do you think?
Looks like we have a 9, a 7, and or 6 and a 7.
Alright. Let's give it up for our next princess. Princess Genesis. Are we ready? On your marks, get set, go!
Oh, with the spins, okay.
Oh my goodness, they all sped out of bounds!
Alright, judges, what are your thoughts? A 10, an 8, and a 1.
Alright.
Scandalous.
Let's see who's next. Alright, let's give it up for Princess Jolina Chung. Are you ready? Okay, on your marks, get set, go!
Quite the speedy drift. Judges table, do we have our scores ready? Let's hold them up. We have a 6, a 7, a 7, and a 6.
That's a lot of 6 sevens, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, next we have Princess Julia Casper. Alright, on your marks, get set, go! That was a nice 360.
Alright, judges table, any comments? 10, 6, 8, and a 2.
A 2. Someone's getting some really low scores, I guess. Okay. Let's move on. Lastly, we have Princess Lola Yi. Okay, are we ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. Wow. Okay. We got some donuts going. Wow.
Wow. Letting go of the chair and recatching it. Judges table, what are your scores? Another 6, 7, and a 6 and a 9. Alright, and that concludes our drifting game. Let's tally up the scores and see which princess had the swaggiest drift. And the winner is Drum roll, please. Ashley Tay!
Wow, give it up for Ashley Tay and her wonderful win. So our princesses have successfully made it through the streets of Japan to reach Hoko.
Wait, but there's still a lot of time left in the rally. Why don't we end off on a high note with some hype?
I think we should check who won Spirit Week and bring out our class flags.
That's right. First up, our newest class of 2029, our freshmen!
Our freshmen got points of 179. Give it up for freshmen. All right. Next, we have our sophomores with 282.
We have the junior class with 364!
So lastly, you know what that means. In first place, we have our seniors. They had 491 points. Give it up for the seniors.
Thank you to everybody that participated in our Spirit Week. We love to see the spirit around campus.
Even if you didn't participate, you can always show out in our next holiday Spirit Week.
But wait, there's still a little more we want to do before the rally ends.
Right. There's this cheer. I'm sure all of you have heard it before. It's party. And we'll be splitting the gym into two sides. So it will be the downstairs versus the upstairs.
That's right. So this is how the chant goes. P-A-R-T-Y, party, party's on our side. Where is the party? The party's over here. And basically, the downstairs half of the gym is going to chant that, and the upstairs is going to echo it back and trying to be louder than how loud the bottom was before. Are we ready? We're gonna repeat it 6 times. Are we ready?
And the downstairs will be going first. Okay, ready?
Right.
But we have a few reminders. So the homecoming game is tonight at 7 p.m. So please make sure you're stopping by because our homecoming queen will be announced during our halftime show.
But before the homecoming queen is announced, voting closes today at 3:30 p.m. So get your votes in for your homecoming queen soon.
So in the theme of everything, homecoming is tomorrow and will be from 7 to 10 p.m. So if you purchase the ticket, I can't wait to see you there.
That's right. We're all excited to see your faces at Hoko.
It's been a great journey. I love spending it with you guys.
My name is Bruce Picarso.